In this video, we will be discussing about how to create a doubly linked list and how to store data in that doubly linked list, how to how to traverse that linked list, and how to print data of that linked list. Right. So suppose I have a head having address pointing towards my first node, first double linked node. Right. So here it is 0, here it is 200, pointing to my next, and this pointing to the next or final, this having 0, this has address 100, this has address 200, this has address 300, and the address part of this node is containing 100 for this and 300 for the next. Similarly, it has address 200 for pointing to its previous node, and suppose values are 34, 49 and 64. Right. So now how to create this type of linked list, right? So first of all, let's start with a structure. First we have to define a user, our own user defined data type. So I will writing here a struct node, and I am declaring its three parts: int data, struct node, a pointer pointing to a variable which is of data type struct node, that is, suppose this is next and this is prev. Right. So this I have created a structure, or say I have created a user defined data type for myself. Right. Now I am declaring a pointer struct node head. Right. Suppose this is my head, and initially I have 0 inside it, so head is equal to 0 first. Now I want to create a node, so I will create a node in loops. Right. So what I will do, I will declare here a choice, int choice equal to 1, and I will run a loop. Right. While choice, and I will run a loop. Right. So what I will do, I will first store. Right. I will use malloc function to create a node, and a pointer will store address of that node which will be pointing towards it. Suppose there is a pointer called new node. This is pointing towards new node. Suppose this is 100 and this is created, so this is 6 and 100. Right. So as this is for first time, I will store here 0 and 0, and accordingly I will update. So what I will write, new node is equal to struct node asterisk, because it will return pointer data type. Right. And here malloc, and here size of struct node. Right. One struct node I am needing here, I need here. Right. And then what I will do, I will ask my user, I will take user input. Right. Printf and the scanf. Right. %d and ampersand, new node data. Right. I will take user input. Right. And then what I will do, I will now, once I took user input, I have, suppose my user has given the data 6. Right. 6 is stored here. So now what I will do, using new node, I will access to its first member next, and I will make it null, and then I will access to its second member. Sorry, this is next and this is prev, and I will make this as 0. Now what will happen, I will store here. So if my head is equal to 0, then I will store head is equal to new node. But now what happened, as my loop will run again, I will again create a new node, and this will point here now, and this will become 200. Right. And the user will enter suppose 7. Now what I have to do here, again this will be 0 0, right? Now what will happen, this has become 100, so I will go to else, right? Now what will happen, I need to store here 200, right? And here 100. So first I will do, what I will do, I will take a variable temp, and temp I will start it pointing toward my first node, right? With help of temp I can do my things. So I will declare here one more, right? New node, and then temp, and here also temp, right? Now what I will do, I will simply, with help of temp, I will go to next, and I will give it new node, right? New node contains address of my second node, right? So this will point in next, it will point toward here, and in new node what I will go in previous, and my temp is pointing towards this, temp has address of this, so this will be 100 and this will point here, so I will give this temp, right? Now I will ask user, do you want to continue printf and the scanf? If he says yes, again new node will be created, right? And this will go accordingly. Now how to print this, right? How to print this? So what I will do, I will make my temp equal to head, and while my temp will not become 0, I will be printing again and again, right? Printf %d temp data, right? In this way I can print, right? This was all about traversal for double linked list, right? Now new thing I will discuss in next video.